r/AskReddit. What is the stupidest way you've injured yourself? Showering at a hotel in a small stall with a slippery tile floor. Bent over to wash my feet. My butt hit the tap handle. I slipped. Put my hands out to save myself and violently slammed the glass shower door open. I bashed my forehead and bridge of nose on the tile floor. Had a major nosebleed and a giant goose egg on my forehead. I don't have bangs to cover that up. I thought I had escaped without the black eyes I expected after bashing my nose. But 2 days later I woke up with deep purple swollen eyelids. Luckily I had packed my seldom used makeup to cover the worst of it and I wore a hat in the daytime. I'm still shocked the shower door didn't shatter when it hit the wall. Threw a grape in the air to catch it in my mouth. It fell on the floor and I bent down to pick it up and smashed my face into the windowsill. That actually made me laugh. Sorry. Is the grape okay? Drank hot tea lying down. The first thing you learn in British school is to never drink tea lying down. I was in the 4th or 5th grade but I jumped down an entire flight of stairs. Landed hard and hurt my foot. Walked on it for a day or two afterwards. Turned out I shattered my heel and broke my ankle. Shattered my heel trying to get down from the roof of a U-Haul. Slipped and landed on bare feet on asphalt. Almost lost 2 toes in the process. Broke both feet, but only shattered one heel. I don't know how you could walk. I crawled to my car and had to drive myself. Screaming the whole way. To the since no one drove stick. Tripped over a storage ottoman trying to jump over it all slick. Got my toes wedged in the latch and broke my foot in 2 places. I live in Minnesota so I am used to kicking snow off my boots by slamming my toe part of the boot down on the ground. Well, it was summer and I happened to get my running shoes absolutely covered in mud. So I instinctively slammed my toes down on the pavement and broke my toes. Holy duck. I get that running shoes don't exactly have the same structural support as a winter boot. But darn son, how much force did you pack into that stomp? Stabbed myself in the leg with a piece of metal. It was really thin and tapered at the tip so when you swung it you would hear this really cool whoosh sound. I swung down way too hard and it went right into my shin. Bad times. I got out of a long, hot shower and noticed a thread dangling off of my shirt. And when I tried to pull it out it just neatly sliced through several millimeters of my finger. It was so minor I can hardly even call it an injury. But getting cut by a shirt is definitely the stupidest I've had. I once tore a fingernail in half down the middle in a freak pants buttoning accident. To this day I have no idea how it even happened. It just did. I found my dad's EpiPen one day while looking for mouth spray for sore throats. It obviously wasn't what I was looking for but I wanted to figure out how it worked. I ended up shooting the needle clear through my thumb. I then hid the evidence of my stupidity and never told my mom until years later. I'm sure your heart was racing for multiple reasons, not even counting the epinephrine. Was helping husband replace the bathroom fan. So I was standing on the side of the bathtub. I had this plastic hook glued to the shower wall to hang a loofah on. I went to get down and slid down the wall and hooked my butt cheek to the wall. It hurt so bad but was also hilarious. I'm in my 40s and this happened recently. I bent over while having a shower and gouged a hole above my tailbone on the bath tap. I dropped something behind my couch. Leaned over the back to pick it up and cracked a rib. Was in pain for a week. Getting old as hell. Bartender here. Reached a little extra to wipe the bar for new guests on a busy night. Popped a rib. 6 weeks later still hurts a bit if I sleep on it. Kicker was I then adjusted my breathing because of the pain so my diaphragm became irritated. I adjusted again and then my abs started to hurt. Adjusted again and now it's diaphragm, abs, and obliques. That was the longest weekend of my life. I honestly thought I was dying that Saturday. But I didn't have a fever so I figured it was a bizarre injury. Which it was. Like I said, still hurts if I do it wrong. But the muscle pain is gone. I broke a rib by coughing too hard. I'm just getting over the flu. Did the same thing. To try to get a cheap laugh out of my ex, I threw a hammer as hard as I could at a tree. The hammer bounced off the tree, and I turned just in time for it to hit me in the small of my back. Miracle I'm not paralyzed. Thank goodness you weren't throwing an axe. This sounds like you asked for Thor's superpowers and the douchebag genie fulfilled your wish. Shot myself in the eye with a Nerf gun. I looked into the barrel to see if it was loaded. I was 8. Sounds like a supervillain backstory. Held a lighter to my ear to listen for gas flow. Click and there went some hair. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please support the robot revolution by smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel.